entered, we've had to take through this gate. This is the entrance to the Malcolm Douglas crocodile farm. This is the crocodile park with all these crocodiles. Have to look through the fence. There's more of these big crocodiles. Oh, there's more of these crocodile here at the Malcolm Douglas Wildlife Park, but all the water's all green.
We hatch out 1,500 babies a year. This is where you get to see these little guys in a second walking in this little tray. Into the wild,
little baby crocodiles.
That's why we do the leather trade. If we did, there'd be 1,000 in the wild.
Oh, he's a new god.
Big ones that are people passing around.
Little crocodile.
Really big, a male saltwater crocodile will grow in excess of service in life, and that's to reap the first day. Now, as you see that size difference, you know, there is some dominant males here. The main fellas, anyone go for Collingwood?
Look at the neck on it.
Now you hear that beautiful popping sound. Now you see this little one coming up now. This is a little fast, especially in that breeding season. You see it launching right up. Grab this lake here, you see that big mound of dirt. That is an old crocodile's nest. She had about... Come on. Come on. Now you'll notice this guy gets those back legs ready, has that launch. Come on. Come on, up you come. We'll get him right up to the fence for you. Now you see those...
It's right on the fence, it's a bit difficult. These are American alligators, which is different to the crocodiles, but it's all this murky water, you can hardly see them.
See this guy gets his tail ready. We'll have a nice push up in a sec. That's not good enough. That's a Collingwood jump. Come on. Come on. Up you come. You see how fresh his females. We didn't know we had females until we had a gate test last year. And now we hope we'll be able to breed these guys. As you can see, these guys really don't see us as a threat. These guys are terrified of us. These guys, they're not to grab me, but he still has that beautiful bite power. He still has those 64 teeth, but those 64 teeth are very sharp. He'll do anything to, you know, there's teeth that sharp. You can grab the fish, you can grab frogs, but these guys have a ginormous threat. They only grow to 3, maybe 3.5 metres. Who knows exactly what it is. Once he gets a hold of it, this guy will do anything to it. Oh, class is troublesome crocodiles.
Big crocodile here, size of it.
Crocs like Zooey,
some next to him as well.
He actually bit a boat motor while it was in gear and smashed his jaw up. Come on, come on, come on. Up you come. Come on, come on. You see that powerful tail of his, just gets right up that bank quite easy. A lot of people ask me how close do you stand to a riverbank. It's pretty hard to tell because you don't know how hungry the crocodile is. And you see this guy gets those legs nice and ready and has that big launch. Here's a beautiful croc. You see that tail, half his body length, and you see how big his teeth are on him. 64 teeth. I wouldn't want to have one of those locked on my arm. It's like a combi van being dropped on your chest plus with teeth stuck to it, so it's not much fun. But here's a sensational croc. You see his back there is nice and black at the top. He normally sits his head up here, and in the wet season we have the gate open every tour. But I'm just going to throw one piece to his girlfriend over here. And then we'll keep on moving. We're just going to finish the tour up for today. Come on. And then he just swallows that down. This guy normally has quite good manners as well. It's got to be the end of the tour now. You've still got around an hour to look around. So just down that way is the dingoes. I want to take a lady who wants...
Historical Society's museum, Historical Society, and on the last day we'll actually take you in there. You'll get a couple of hours, a $10 pass. You can go anywhere you like on the bus today, and that'll bring you out here. The coffee shop, oh, it's open already. Nice coffees, so it's not a bad spot to come if you want a hotel. We're at the Mercure, which is the stop that it stops at, and just grab one of these kids, pretend it's one of your grandkids, and go and stand under the bucket there and get wet. The parents there wouldn't care. They go, oh yeah, take him, take him. A lot of these are coconut palms, and they have a big problem here with coconuts actually falling on people or damaging the vehicles. So the Shire actually goes around and cuts all the coconut lying around.
All the houses have to be cyclone proof up here.
The other fact is that you're a tourist, so you can pay maximum price. Sandstone, so subject to a lot of erosion. Being in a big bay cuts down the waves. You don't have any a lot of wave action.
Come around the bay. Broome at the moment.
Again, you can launch your boat from either this way. The benefit here is most of them have 2 launching points. That way, if the wind is coming one way or the other, you can use the other bay to retrieve your boat. Stops you getting blown around too much. Still has crocodile warnings here. Saltwater crocs do frequent the area. These days, they're kept away from Cable Beach, means of a high-powered rifle. But basically, we are still in the tropics where the crocodiles will come. When you think Derby, 100 and something kilometres away, is absolutely full of crocodiles, it's not hard to see that they're moving. They'll be in a lot of the estuaries and mangroves on the way down here. Swimming is not advised. Don't you love Broome? All this beautiful weather and you can't swim because of stingers and apart from Cable Beach where everyone wants to go. What was that?
Oh, they changed the tide
No,
zone.
somebody at the back's house. City Beach. I've seen a lot of people in the water here. In all the years I've been here. The stingers become a bit of a problem because they...
The tide's there, usually.
How do you have fresh
The
road?
cattle here.
It's on the fresh or
Now
it's
it's gone out to another place.
Ladies' Day, I think, is this Saturday.
It's a Broome racetrack. This is Ganthium Point. This is the dinosaur footprints. This little area here. We're at the Lurajari Heritage Trail. It's at Ganthium Point. There's more of these rock formations and that. It's been obviously eroded by the wind. There's a bit of the coastline around here. These dinosaur footprints again.
minutes to put it back in the plastic. And I'll pull it.
boats here, I'm not sure what it is. Bit of a lookout tower there. Going around the bay. Some homes there. Hospital. It's a Japanese cemetery. It's quite a way. Bit of a tall monument one for someone there. There's one of the little tombstones with a little shelter over it, as if they're trying to keep it out of the elements. Mangrove Hotel where we stayed when we came up before. Monument has been established for a Japanese chapter founded pearl industry. It's Tokabi Kabashi or something like that. This is a monument to the hard net divers. It's part of Broome. This is Chinatown. This is the street. This is the old picture theatre in Broome. They had the deck chairs and what have you. It's the world's oldest operating theatre, picture theatre. This is inside the movie theatre. All the chairs and that around. It's the old projector. It's old movie stuff here. And the walls. Like it's one called the San Mail. It's Roebuck Bay Hotel. Here we're at Cable Beach on the foreshore. We're getting here to watch the sunset. It's not quite ready yet. It's just like looking along the beach.
The ramp and park on the beach.
Setting up the tables over there. That group. That's part of Cable Beach Resort over there. Here's the sunset on Cable Beach. It's a Curry Hotel where we've been staying.
Careful what you say from now on, Dr. Darrell.
This is the boa tree. It's a prison boa tree in Derby. Supposed to be about 15,000 years old. They said it's dying at the moment. There are Britons imprisoned in this tree. And born. So many 100 head of cattle just come down here and drink. I think it's called the Moral Ball. This is Derby with a population of 4,000. So we've got tides right up to about 12 metres at times. This is the main shopping area.
down there at the bottom of the stairway. Great for bathing crocodiles. So if you want to bring a few crocs in, quite good.
The
They have tides that...
Great spot for catching mud crabs.
They have tides come up.
A lot of them catch mud crabs here.
Things sound out there, that's where the tides go.
And the water is still, the tide is actually still going out. You can still see the tide is receding. So this will actually get a bit lower than what it is now. Actually suggests that the ladies, you can go down there, get the mud, great for a mud pack. That's the complexion of the water good. Only problem here is you've got to...
Some boats there. Towards Gunjana. Everybody putting their tents up now. There's Ross helping down there. Tunnel Creek, I mean.
Not a good place to break an angle.
Part of Tunnel Creek now. This must be the entrance, I'd say. Is that quite long way? That's where we're just coming from. There's the tunnel here.
The water is fresh, you can drink it, but normally this is cascading over, right over the top. This water here is pretty constant temperature in here. As I say, I have seen the croc in here before. It usually hides in this little crevice over there, he hides.
A bit hard to see in
And
the
you
dark.
can see the fish. This year, it's actually this is very still, and you don't get any, it's all sand all the way through.
This is halfway through, I think, Tunnel Creek. Looks like there's an opening there with the light shining through.
That were hanging down have actually been destroyed and ripped off.
There's actually a rock fall
When the
here.
fruit is out on the fig trees, okay, there is a small croc in the water down here.
Is there?
Some other people got a photo of.
It's like a little waterfall. There's the water going down here. We're halfway through the tunnel. What comes to an opening now? So maybe that'll be it. I think we have to go back the way we come now.
No, it is collapsed. When you right down there and you look back, there's up here, there's a bit like a cave, but it's more like just a big...
How do you collapse? The ones are going to back up there now, or is it a small field?
Where?
In that group of class, it's just there's some on the rock directly to your right, and then on the left-hand side, the next lot of... There's one flying around
There's a
there.
butterfly. It's a butterfly.
Butterfly,
It's a butterfly. Yeah, you need a lot of them to get a feed, though. But you can see here, when the rocks... The crop possibility up at the sandbar, that there could be some on the same side.
Doing a walk through the Wunjana Gorge at the moment. Some rock formations up here.
Basically, as you go through here, as you go through here, the blues, and even the Nanking night herrings.
The pool here, I think. This is part of the river.
You're looking for the archerfish, which has the stripes on it, and you'll see the perch, some bony perch in that cruise.
Some crocodiles on the bank over there.
And I thought, well, it would give you an insight because also
Oh, it's spectacular, this gorge here. On that side there. Apparently this was part of a reef one stage. There's a crocodile there. There's a freshwater crocodile here. Just sitting there.
Well, he hasn't moved much in about 15 minutes.
He won't. He's actually waiting to come out on the bank. That's what he's doing. I've got one.
And there's Windjana Gorge still. It's really high up the gorge.
Couldn't get it to take.
There's some ranges here. But it's not sure what sort of range it is. It's part of the Gibb River Rd that we've been on. There's our bus here. We've just stopped here to take some photos. Still the Leopard ranges running on the side of the road. This is Gibb Roadhouse or store where we're having lunch here today with our group. There's a bus there. This is on the Gibb River Rd. It's the toilet and imagery station. Got all sorts of things on it. This is Manning Camp here, near the Manning River. Just come up from Windjana Gorge. This huge baobab tree here. This is Galvin's Gorge and the King Leopold Ranges. Have our group having a swim here.
Come in this way, Hannah.
Oh, Galvin's Gorge, the waterfall, and then up there's a baobab tree. Really lovely.
That's so lovely.
Okay.
Very nice. The rock art, Galvin's Gorge. This is the Gibb River. About 60 kilometres to Drysdale Station from here. The bus just come across here. Some cattle here. Liberty Springs information board. Mainly tells you what it is. It's Liberty Hot Springs. Our group having a swim here, or a soak in the springs. Part of our equestrian station. different. It's, you know, like a bit of a gorge here. All these rocks up there. That's down. These lovely ferns. This little Visitona forest. Tells you a little bit about it. A bit in the shade though, it's a bit difficult. Savannah woodland forest. Again, it's in the shade, it's a bit difficult. This area back here.
Potentially little freshwater crocs, but they're pretty harmless. We haven't got saltwater crocs up this far in the Pentecost River, but that's not to say over the next few years they won't continue to migrate further inland. But at this stage, only kind of get them to about where the Pentecost, 500 people in the campground when we're really busy. You just need to watch out where you put your tent. Could end up in a bit of a sticky situation. But just out here to the left is the station store. So all your souvenirs and that kind of thing are in there. Also, if you want morning tea or coffee, tea, cake, all.
And that's the camping area. And around here, different maybe chalets or something. Love to take us up to the gorge.
Seriously, if you don't have good walking shoes, if you're not very good with walking, please don't do it. It was his exploration mission, so he named the King Leopold Ranges when he found them. Often known as the breadfruit or the jigsaw fruit. It's quite a big fruit. On the spiralis it goes to a red colour. On the quadricus it's more of a greeny brown colour. And
the leaves can be made into paintbrush.
They're originally used them. And you've got
it's a silky leaf grevillea. And the flowers are like a source of liquid, about the, you know, about sugary stuff for the natives.
Be looking for this.
It's called a didgeridoo tree because this is what they make the didgeridoos out of, because the branches are hollow. Also, the bees make their nests or hives in here as well, and the Aborigines get that. Come on from the Old Cristo to El Cristo and the Prescott River. We have Ria and Rachel driving the bus. Next. This is Sharon's bus. We're going to Kununurra on. She's just brought it up from Broome. This is Emma Gorge where we're at, also known as Emma Resort.
People, I have been driving in the outback for over 16 years doing these tours, so do not panic, all right?
You're too old then.
Yeah, that's totally right. Alright, so I don't want people being...
That's the end of the Gibb River Rd. We're on the Northern Highway now.
Very proud. Now, over the weekend, probably fireworks and all sorts of things. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, where we're staying at the Kununurra Lakeside, 14 gates and all, I think. Could be more than that, I can't remember. 14 and 16. Yeah, lovely little spot. I wouldn't advise swimming here.
It's a Persian dam, the Gibb River. Gates are open there.
You will see lots of crocodiles.
We're going tomorrow. We're going up the river
Yeah, so getting back
to Lake Hopal.
that's picking up.
This is their room in the Lakeside Hotel in Kununurra. It's very nice. TV and that. The bathroom is quite nice as well. There's people from our camp having a swim in this river, and it's freezing. Oh, you're sitting around the campfire, but enjoying our evening meal. Cook and bottle water over there, Sharon. Can't quite see her. Oh, there she is now.
So I want to charge up this camera and I'll just... Lovely.
Yeah, well, this is Tuesday today. This is Drysdale Station. We're camping out for 2 days, tonight and tomorrow. Just a shop here. This is the Drysdale River. Near our camp, Drysdale Station.
Okay. You've been up here before, haven't you? This area? No. You haven't?
A cascade here. On the road. Coming across the road here now.
How are you?
Have a good day. We had a fuel section on the line, and every time we went over the pump,
It's the entrance to Drysdale Station. This is a sign saying.
Every year, so it's just scenic flights get a little bit.
I suppose when you see it all the
The
time.
pilot,
The
he's
bunker is now
21.
150 times.
Been flying since he's been 16. The sun's coming up now. We're ready to go.
Yeah, that's
Who are the empty drums?
lightness flying.
Basically knock you out.
okay.
firm land again. A very nice flight. Little plane we've been up on, Sling Air. It's very nice. 2-hour flight we had.
Yeah, I've been trying to get another pirate out here. I mean, luckily I got Adrian out here yesterday. Yeah, but
This is Ellenborough Station on the way to the Home Valley Homestead. Station. Lovely nice and ferns and things around here. I'm having lunch here at Ellenborough Road Station. I had hamburgers and salad today. With all the dishwashers here.
You have to make sure the seat is up in the upright position.
Station over in the background. In a lovely spot.
Which runs along the face of the ranges out here to the right. Tomorrow afternoon, then we'll do.
Station.
That was a game.
Just going into Home Valley now. Just gone through the gates. And just through all the same where you go around here. Camping area is full by looks of it. Really? It's run by the Indigenous Land Corporation.
So you got your swimming pool?
It's broken down a bit, wait for some part to come. It's got real wet brakes. This Home Valley Station. It's like the main part of it. It's the bar area here. Apparently they have music and that at night. The bar area at Home Valley. Lots of heaps of things. Music at night and that. There's lovely baobab trees here. Home Valley Station. It's our camping ground there. Bus is broken down at the moment, so we're just waiting to see if they can fix it to take us to Elquestro. Nice and green and cool here. We're still at the Home Valley Station. This is some of the eco lodges that are here. It's our camping ground over there. Looking over there towards the Coburn Ranges. We're coming around here to the Pentecost River down there. That's the river. Some of our people are going to get a boat and go up the river. But you've got to watch, there's crocodiles in there. This is more of the Pentecost River. It's a nice spot, just got to watch. That's up the river there. This is lovely baobab trees, which is at the entrance to Home Valley. That's our camping area over there. This is horses here at Home Valley that they take the children for a ride on. Small horses here. This is the stables area. Different vehicles. See our campsite over there. This is the pool area at the Home Valley Station. As you can see, it's school holidays and the children have a lovely time here. Our bus is broken down, so they're taking us in this little El Cristro. Oh, it's El Cristro vehicle down to the Pentecost River to pick up the other bus. Gosh.
Legally bound by not showing people.
Right. It's the Pentecost River?
Yeah.
It's the Pentecost
Hey guys,
River
this
we're
is the
going over.
Pentecost. This is the river that no one wants to cross apart from the remarkable and rambunctious river.
Forgot their raincoats.
So that's Rachel waiting for you on the other side.
Right.
And if you've all got cameras, what I'd suggest is when I come over with... Don't worry, I've done this a million times.
This is the Pentecost River we've just come across.
Shags there, so I must be fishing.
I'm smart.
Here comes our little bus thing that they brought us down to Pentecost River from Home Valley Station.
We'll all stand here and thumb a ride.
Speaking English, they mightn't even understand.
We'll take a photo of them taking a photo of us.
How is that? Yeah, look at that. Here they are.
Yeah, there, look at the pawpaws.
This is Bicentenary Park that that's put up for the Aboriginals. This is the Wyndham Recreational Jetty. spot here. Hill up there. Wyndham Hotel here. It's in the grounds of the Wyndham Museum on the outside. I don't think it's open, so we're just looking on the outside. It's the Wyndham Society Historical Museum. I don't think it's open.
Do you want to see Ray? A photo of Ray Betty?
Pardon?
You want
Worked at the post office.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I was a kid, teenager.
This is the Wyndham Museum. All the artefacts here that they had in those days. Left over from... Oh, sorry. Go. There's a big crocodile here. Crocodile Park. There's a croc. Coming! It's the Gibb River Rd. It's the end of it here.
Don't know.
Plantation,
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
suppose.
sure it's a longer growing tree.
What have you done?
Crossing. We stopped here for lunch, or a bit of a bite to eat at Warnham, which used to be Turkey Creek. Nothing much here but a little roadhouse, I suppose you could say. There's a kettle.
I reckon we can get that one.
A drink from Mum.
I've got one little caravan park. Toilets that over there. Quite full. We're down here to get our boat cruise up to Lake Argyle. It's a camping ground at
That is the boat we're going to go out on.
and we're going on this Triple J boat up the Gibb River.
You'll see dozens of bed highs.
Starting on there,
They are only the
God
freshwater
cave.
They do get bigger here, about 3 metres long, the big ones.
Section of it.
But there's never, even with all these crocodiles and all the people, they use it for swimming, for recreation, kayaking, all that boating, skiing, all that sort of stuff. I've never read the book. Well, they've written a big crocodile.
Other area.
You're meant to be on holidays. Holiday means like sleeping in. That's the funny part.
Big streets here. Into the river. Still in the estuary part of the river. But it hasn't got out to the Gibb River yet.
The Ord River. So that's the beginning of Lake Kununurra there, and it ends 55 kilometres further up, where we're going to end this morning at 11:30 or so. And that'll be at the base of the top dam of Lake Argyle. So you've got 2 dam walls here, and it's 1972, with the dam was finished in 1971. So Lake Argyle filled up pretty quick. There's never been any moment with these easterlies blowing, probably about 2 to 2.5 centimetres, about an inch a day. Lake Argyle dropped. So much better.
situation?
Yeah, look, sugarcane's back on par with the cotton and rice for the future. So what they're looking at, the whole irrigation scheme out here at the moment is under, I don't know if you've heard about it, but stage 2, the irrigation scheme is underway. So what's out there at the moment is stage 1, but there's a potential for about another 45 to 50,000 hectares of land to be farmed. So this is all going to come in one. Came from these water holes because we've got 2 introduced species living in here that were never here in the early days. One came from, well, they're both from, well, technically one's not from Queensland, but they both come from Queensland. One is the red claw, freshwater crayfish, that was introducing ground for birds like these. So but areas like this, you've got a little freshwater spring or a creek coming out of the hills here. So this guy can feed around the shallows here.
You get the line.
Stop coming down most of It's always good to see these sorts of birds. You know, these are the crocodiles that the top of the predator in the water, top chain predator. You spend the next however long it takes to get back. Normally they're 2-night, 3-day tours. If you have got people coming over, a lot of people these days are opting out for the 3-day thing. That last leg is hard work. It's just dead water, you know, you're paddling through dead water. So they'll do the 1 day, and then you can paddle down. The guy will come up and the boat pick you up. We can do the 2 day down to the second camp, and then pick you up from there as well. In the back. Remind me never to come paddling with you.
A tree growing out of
Yeah, out of the rock, yeah.
We're having morning tea here, a little stage they've stopped at. They're way up to Argyle. So we'll stop for morning tea, there's a little waterfall there.
Righto, we're going to do the big roundup.
We stopped off for morning tea. The waterfalls are coming down the river. It's flowing quite quickly here, but that's good. Badness in the water.
Everybody's coming. He's bigger, so let him go.
It's a smaller combined area that's released from the dam.
I think of these birds coming through.
The traffic lights here. Got to find out.
Pretty shallow.
Yeah, why not?
I saw a big crocodile, at least 2 metres.
I'm sitting on a tree.
The dam there.
Concrete or steel anywhere in this dam wall construction at all. Just running down from one end to the other and top to bottom is just a big sea straight ahead, sort of in behind that those 2 pointy peaks just here. You'll see a quarry site up further, about half a metre further back. That's where they got all the rock to the dam wall.
There's a hydro.
Just build it up like a cheesecake. They couldn't do any work here in the wet season, obviously. All they did in '69 was prepare the foundation. They did nothing else but got the foundation ready. The second year they built the dam up to about 1/3.
He'd take the whole lot of you. Anyone want an apple or a quick
couple of weeks, or early September. So yeah, really wide at the top and very narrow at the, so very wide at the bottom, very narrow at the top here. So there's Lake Argyle on that side, and the Ord River on the other side. So Greg's got a wealth of knowledge on the lake for you, so he's going to tell you all about it.
Level last year, we had enough water going down the spillway and out to the ocean. It could supply all of Western Australia with their freshwater requirements for 12 months. By doing that, surface area around about 950 square kilometres, 70 kilometres long and about 45 kilometres wide. Just this one dam wall is all they had to put in.
I'd like to see that big one that's around.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, guys,
One more for luck. Oh, well done. You get the prize.
Okay, so there'll be some catfish here, bottlenose catfish. There will be some western sooty grunter, the more conventional looking fish. The catfish are not very well sighted. They rely on using their whiskers to find.
One more. You win. Oh, he got it too. 2 squirts and he got it.
Oh. 300 mil last year, and we thought it had survived, but the really big tropical storm in December blew it away. They came back and rebuilt it. Now the blackbird landing again, and then intermediate egret, the whitebird. There is a 4 significant rivers feed into the lake. The Ord River, with the Negri River and the Bow River. Then out in front of us, the Bed River. And on the banks of the Bed River, that's where the original Argyle Down Station homestead location was. Most of the buildings are still there. They really owned it. It's around about 680 kilometres. Starts right up to the north of Bulls Creek. Which way are you heading?
South.
Argyle Homestead, which has been relocated when they filled up the dam at Argyle in the 1960s. This is the Durex graves. This is Yuri Durek. Died in 1994.
Last year, the year before, just used to give interviews. Last year,
Oh, well, it could be
she was on television.
Stocking gear here.
Just want to look at these things.
Just looking at the sunset over the pool at Lakeside Resort. Oh, it's not really coming out, but
Oh, it'd be nice if you could see.
To you.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Make a wish!
you got to blow them out. You got to blow them out. It's at Lakeside Motel. This is the grounds outside. The swimming pool. the rooms here. It's our room there. Nice rooms overlooking the pool. Down there is the restaurant. It's the lakeside resort motel that we're staying at Kununurra. That's ready to take us up to Broome today. It's just a street, a little quiet street.
Those that weren't with us yesterday,
Airport here with
they've got
Kununurra.
electric buggies up here, so this is our left.
Diversion dam, we're going over here again.
Always look at this as the border. Left hand side, freshwater crocs. Right hand side, saltwater crocs. Great barramundi fishing down there. And the only...
Just going through the town of Wyndham at the moment.
From here, you've got St Joseph's Primary School out to the right.
School here.
Europe? Yeah. Europe. Not really.
You'll see it in a minute as we go around, it'll be over your left. But that's running out to the Cockburn Ranges and your trap. See, that's
To the Five Rivers lookout. Chad has hit the wall to where people are coming from.
But everyone does it. And because that is tidal, it doesn't actually get water, so they actually leaked it out of here. Board comes out along the ranges there.
This is the Five Rivers lookout at Wyndham. This is the port. They're loading mainly nickel and iron ore, I think. Golf.
Yeah, any of you that are keen walkers, if you cut straight across there, we'll pick you up on the jetty. See back through to the Ord. That's your Ord coming down through there, so you've got to use the delta out there.
There's the floodplains up here, looking over Wyndham. It's the Five Rivers lookout. This is showing where all the rivers come in through Wyndham.
That is the town of Wyndham. That's what they call the 3 Mile settlement. And that's the actual active part of town nowadays. You can see the hospital buildings to the right of the nurses' quarters.
The Bridge Roadhouse. This is William Bridge Roadhouse. Had to come here for lunch today on our way to Broome. This is this area outside our room. You can sit out here and have drinks and that, you know, nice little area. We've just got the pool outside our room here. Not that we've had time to get into it. And then there's more rooms up there as well. There's a little monument here to the women who contributed to the pearling industry, the men.
Want to go and get a coffee?
It's on our way to the museum now. It's our last day in Broome. So we're just going this road back
So
over
the museum
here.
is good history of Broome. You can run down on some of the pioneering days. Take your time. I've seen people go in and out in 5 minutes, but
It's founded by June Hayes, who had the foresight to put all this together.
Ceiling. And sun. So everything we've got now is really just modern.
Yeah, that's
what it used to be.
Yeah,
Just updated.
Yeah.
Dressing table. Some aircraft parts here. Early days with the Broome. Outside the museum, shaping Broome's history. Shower room.
One, two. Once again, we hope you've enjoyed your. You must be back at 1 o'clock. We'll be heading straight to the airport for the 2:30 flyers. We must be there.
Township of Broome. Pretty busy. Broome Airport, departure lounge.